I'm Ali.
And I'm Tom.
And today...
It's Saturday.
And then...
We're going to make lumpia. Spring rolls.
Spring rolls.
Yeah.
Fried
Actually,
spring
I
rolls.
said lumpia toge, but we're not because we haven't got any tofu. Just normal spring rolls.
今日もトムの、春巻きかな、日本でいう春巻きのレシピを今日はまた作りたいと思います。料理。
Cooking. Yes, cooking.
料理する。Are you ready?
Pinoy pagkain. Filipino spring rolls.
That's how it says.
That's how it says, yes. Okay. Sige na, halika na. That means let's go.
Go, go! And... my friend, Subin, who lives in Korea, made our recipe, carbonara.
Yep. Made the carbonara.
And post pictures here.
It look. Well done, Subin. That actually looked really good. I like the way you put mushrooms in there.
She did better than us. 수빈아 너무 잘했어. 잘 만들었어. 사랑해.
It was amazing. Anyway, well done. Thanks for sending us it. It was really cool. Let's get cooking. This is the food. So we got 500 grams of pork. This is yeah. Let's wave the knife around again. This is pork. This is mini prawns, bean sprouts, 1 carrot, 3 chilies. I got 4 garlic, pork cubes, like stock cube, and pastry, spring roll pastry. Also, you're gonna need oil, this oil, to fry the spring rolls. And for the sauce, just the sour, and you need this, you don't need this is toyo, we don't need that. We just need this Suka. You have to use this, it's like white vinegar, but it's a really special vinegar. You really need to get this brand, Datu puti. This means white. I can't remember what Datu means. Yeah. Maasim means sour. Sour vinegar, white vinegar. So this is what we're gonna make. Okay. So I'm going to cut the carrot. We start off just cutting the carrot into slices. You don't want to have cubes. It has to be slices. So the carrot has to be in like little strips like this, like thin strips, not thick. Okay, garlic. How to cut garlic properly, not like amateur. Watch, okay. First thing you do is you cut off the ends. Yeah, 1, 2. Cut off the ends. Crush the garlic with your hand. Once you've done that, you can peel it. See? Simple. Peel that off. Okay, there's your garlic. Get rid of that. And then just slice. Normally small. Okay, so once you've got your carrots and your garlic, get yourself some water. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. You're gonna boil. Take that, whack it on. Okay, so we're gonna cut the mince up. You don't really have to do this, but I just like doing it because it makes it extra thin. You're gonna get some olive oil or just normal oil. Okay, and you're gonna whack a little bit of that in here. Okay, so you're gonna put in your garlic. Wait for that to heat up. That should be hot. Once this is hot, we're gonna put in the pork. Pork has to be really broken up. starts turning a certain colour, you want to put in a little bit of water. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, so we put the carrots in there now with the pork. Okay, so we drop them in and we mix it up. Now we're going to put the prawns in there too. So the prawns are going in. Okay, put in a bit more water. Okay, but the key is to not put in too much water. So if you put in too much water, it becomes like stew, and you don't want it to be stewed. You kind of want it to be steamed. Okay, so not too much water. Just enough water to cook the prawns. So usually what we do is we put tofu in the spring rolls, but we forgot to buy tofu because we were in a bit of a rush today. So you want to get a block of tofu and then you want to slice it, and then after you've sliced it you want to fry it in like shallow oil, both sides, and then drain it and then slice it into like little strips, and then you put those strips of tofu in the spring roll later. So that's what you would do. Okay, so now we're going to put in some stock cube. This is pork stock cube that gives it better flavour. We're going to put in probably like 1 whole cube, okay? In the bean sprouts. Some pepper and some salt, okay, but not a lot, just a little bit of salt, pepper. That'll do. Stick the lid back on and just leave it to, I don't know, boil. There you go, obviously. So this is done. You want to make sure the prawns are really cooked. Now you want to just leave this to cool down. Really important that this gets cool. Don't put it into spring roll hot because it will start cooking the pastry. So this is the sauce. Got 3 garlics and 3 chilies. We're gonna put in some vinegar. Not too much. That should be about enough. Okay. Once you've got that, you then have to start crunching it. Now you want to use the back of a spoon. You don't want to cut them up with a knife. You want to use back of a spoon, just push it in like that. Now these chilies are a little bit old, so they got like brown in them. They shouldn't have. But crack it up like this. Mix it up, and then you want to put in a little bit of water, but not too much.
No more eating. Stop eating chocolate. No more.
This is mine. This is my yours.
No more. No more. No more. No more.
Come here. 9.
Seriously, no more.
Because this is where you're going to put your spring rolls once you wrap them. And we're going to stick that there. It's going in the freezer, sorry, not the fridge. So they get really hard. And then you want to fry them after they're frozen. Don't just wrap them and then fry them because they will explode open. Okay, so you want to peel off the spring roll pastry. And you want to get a spoonful of this. Wait, make sure it's cold, okay? Stick it in the middle. Get some prawns, stick it in the middle. Okay. And once you've got that, you want to wrap this in there like this. Pull it all in, keep it nice and tight. Turn it. From here you want to pull this in. Okay, you want it not too tight because it will explode. Kind of like this. Other side the same. Wrap it in. Keep rolling it, keep it kind of tight. Okay, and when you get to the end, get some water, put it on there. Okay, keep wrapping it. And there, that's your spring roll. Once you've got your spring roll, you stick it there. Move on to the next. When you put them on this, make sure when you stack them, you leave a hole in the middle like this, so you can stack them like this. If you stick them all together, like really tight, then it's gonna be really hard to pull them apart. But if there's like holes, they'll come and they won't split. You wanna wrap this, okay? And then you wanna stick this in the freezer overnight. Okay, now you have to wait all night until it freezes.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. We just woken up and got these out of the freezer. This is what they look like when they're frozen. Ali snored a lot when she was sleeping. She snored like this.
Shut up.
Break these up. Okay, see they're easy to break because we already like left like gaps in between. So. They're going to get really oily and you want to kind of drain them. So.
Food is done. This is just leaf, tomatoes and cucumber with Caesar salad, with Caesar dressing. And this is spring rolls, and this is the sauce that we made yesterday, or he made yesterday, and this is just the soy sauce for me. Let's see. Itadakimasu. Soy sauce.
Rishi?
Well done, Tommy.
Nice?
Yummy.
So look at the inside.
Oishii.
So I eat slightly differently. This one, I'm going to just dip it in there. Get this. Just pour it in, and the chilies.
Oishii?
Oishii.
I have a pen, I have an apple, apple pen, I have a pen.